Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dominic. Firstly, I want to thank God for helping me to reach this far in these projects. I want to thank God for helping me to complete these projects. Secondly, I want to thank God for my teacher, Miss Neha. I want to thank her for helping me to understand what I could not understand. I want to thank her for helping me to realize my potential in coding. Lastly, I want to thank everybody for finding time to attend this graduation. And I want to thank God that God will bless you richly in the name of Jesus Christ. Eh, So I actually I I like playing games, so that is why I thought about coding and creating a game. In my game, I wanted to add something related to gravity. After sharing my idea, I created this game which is called Flappy Bird 2.0. Let me show you how this game is going to work. So in this game, the bird is bird is being pulled down by gravity, and you're trying to make it to fly in between obstacles. And by that process, you increase your score. And when you touch the end of the obstacles, it presents game over. On my journey on this project, I encountered various concepts. These concepts include booleans, events, motion, control, loops, and variable, and conditionals. First, what is a conditional? A conditional is a programming, programming language command for handling decisions. Specifically, conditionals perform different computations or actions depending on whether a programmer defined Boolean condition evaluates to true or false. But then what's a Boolean? A Boolean is a variable that can be either true or false. In Scratch, Booleans have a very special shape. They have triangular pointy ends and they look like elongated hexagons. So you can see booleans like this. This right here is what we call a boolean. What is an event? An event is a programming language command to start a program, as in something has to happen for something to happen. These are the events. Events include when green flag is clicked. This says that when you click this green flag, something has to happen. In this case, when green flag is clicked, you switch the backdrop to background to and motion. Motion is a programming language command to move your sprites. The motion can move your sprites left, right, up and down. It includes a Y and X axis. Can go Y, X, minus X. So motion can move your sprite by 10 year or 10 year 10 in any direction or in any can guide. There are different commands in motion. This includes you can point your sprite to any direction. First, what is a sprite? A sprite is any character in programming, and these are the sprites. The different sprites in Scratch. This includes this. They are the basic parts of making the game on code. What is control? Control is a command that helps you to control your sprites. This says that the sprites, let me say, this will help you to repeat a command, repeat a command by a finite type of time of by finite time. And this right here will help you to you control your sprites by infinite times. Let me say you want to move your sprites, you can press you can add something like change x by y by 10. That is the motion of the sprite. This will make your sprites to be this will make your sprite to change the position by 10 on the x-axis by infinite times by 10 times. But if you put it in the forever control, it will keep on changing once you press stop. The other commands in control, or if this states that something has to happen for this to happen, let's say if Obi is a girl, then Dominic is a boy. That is what if, and if is then this one is if, then this will make something, this say if something is something, then something else happen, or else if it is not, then it's not happen. Then this the next command says that you have to wait for something, you have to wait until something happens for another command to happen. And this repeat until something happens. And this command, yes, is here is to stop all the other commands. And looks will help you to change the way your sprite looks. These are the commands in look can change the costume of your sprites, can switch costume to anyone, can do different things. Okay, so in the making of my game, I use very new codes, type of codes. First, I did when group was that's an event. Is I switched the backdrop to new backdrop, and I set my score. What's a variable? A variable is anything that changes. Does not anything that changes. So I made a variable. This is score, and this search is very score variable. It increases the score anytime you go in between the obstacles. Then I made the variable gravity. That is the pull on the sprites when moving. Pull on the gravitational pull on the sprites. Then I continue by saying that as I press the green flag, my sprite moves to x minus minus 200 on the x-axis and y on the 9 on the y-axis. This is the position of that. So I put the forever loop and say that the y is changed. I change y by gravity, then change gravity by -1. So this is the code that makes this says that if the sprite is touching the pipe, second sprite, that means the if the sprite is touching the pipe or the y position is less than minus 240 or the y position is greater than 240, then it broadcasts game over. And this is what it means. If it touches the pipe, game over. If it's less than 240, game over. And if it's greater than, game over. And this I put when the green flag is clicked also. Then I added the forever loop to say that if I press the space key, the sprite goes up by 10. So this say that the sprite goes up by 10 on the y-axis anytime I press the space key. And this helps the sprite to go up. So I say that if when the score reaches 10, then the backdrop will change. Then I'll change the backdrop, and when the score changes to reaches 25, because the backdrop will switch to another backdrop. Okay, so the backdrop was switched because the score has reached 10. So when the score reaches 25, backdrop will change again. So I also added codes for the pipe sprite. This pipe sprite is this you see here, this green dot things here. The what's called pipe sprite. They say that when the green flag is clicked, add the forever loop that the sprite will create a clone of itself and then wait 3 seconds. You can see the sprite creates a clone of itself as I keep on moving, but still changes its position because of this code here. I say when I start as a clone, the sprite shows. You can see I hit it before, so when I start as a clone, it shows. Then it goes to 240 on the x-axis. Then for the y-axis, it picks random between -80 on the y-axis and 80 on the y-axis. So it repeats until the x position is less is greater than minus 40, minus 2 to 40, then changes x by minus 5. And when that happens, the score increases by 1. That is when I go in between the obstacles. After that, delete the clone. This is what I mean. Then I keep on moving and I go in between the sprite delete itself on the left hand side. Sprite delete itself right there. Keeps on deleting itself as I keep on going. Okay, so this is the code for this game over page. Says I for this game over to work, I said that when the my bed sprite touches the pipe sprite, or when the y is greater than minus 240, or y position is less than 240, that is broadcast game over. So when this game over page receives the the broadcast of game over, it shows itself, then it stops all the other commands. And when I click the green flag again to start it hides. This is what it means. It's showing out. So when I click green flag, it goes out. And when I touch the pipe, it comes back in. So this is how I created these pipe sprites. I put them together facing each other. I flipped this basically. Yeah, I'm through.
Wow,
Lastly, I want to thank my father and I for this opportunity, and my mom for this opportunity they have given to me to express my talents
that's great.
and to
Thank you.
polish my talents.
That's good. That's good. Thank you. Thank you very much, Dominique, for sharing your project with us. There was a lot going on. There were a lot of loops, so many different functions, and I do remember playing this game on my phone. And I didn't know that you could build it yourself. This is really great. Thank you for sharing it with everyone.